Alright, so it's the next morning. Hallie's still asleep, but I'm gonna go walk around and maybe read my book a little bit until she gets up. But that's the cabin behind me. That's a nice boulder. But really had a good night. We just played board games and tried to have a campfire, but got evacuated because of the rain down at my brother's campsite. But this is a really pretty place. Holly River is known for all of its ferns. But these cabins are great. Look at the sun coming through the trees. As you can see, there's more cabins out that way. And Wilderness Trail goes out that way too. Beautiful rhododendron. We're in cabin number 5. There's the Subi. And there's this beautiful rhododendron. So there's 10 cabins here. So cabin 10 is where I had my bachelor party. Cabin 9 is typically where we stay for Irish road bowling. So that's our cabin over there. And that's Mom and Dad's cabin. So here's the view from Mom and Dad's cabin. There's Mama enjoying her blueberry Pop-Tart.
Strawberry.
Yep. But they have one of these stone cabins, and their inside looks different than ours because it's all paneling. But Dad got his lightweight reel put together. We're gonna go fishing here in a little bit. So Dad, what is that?
It's a Wally Wing.
And you just tied that?
It's a Wally Wing Adams dry fly.
Nice. So Dad fixed his fishing pole, so we are hoping it doesn't break. But there's a pocket up there that normally has fish in it, so he snuck down below it because trout apparently face upstream. Definitely cold water. Whew. Nice little deep pocket of water down through here. Little native trout. Good catching, Dad. And there he goes. Such a pretty view. Second trout of the day from my dad. Which one's this?
Come on, baby. Won't hurt you.
Is that a brook?
Yeah, it's a native brookie. Another one.
Cool. Dad and I are down here fishing. Actually, Dad's fishing, I'm just watching. Hallie was still asleep, so we left her with a cup of coffee and a donut stick, so she's still waking up. I'm not sure what the game plan is today. We might be taking a trail or we might be going to the chute. But having a good day so far. Dad's caught 2 trout, 2 native brooks, but yeah, having a great time. We're at Holly River State Park. Dad's got his walking stick.
Actually a waiting staff, but
But I love these giant leaves on these trees.
Alright, our group is leaving us because we're going hiking, but we're recording.
We're taking Reverie Trail here at Holly River State Park.
There's
So the entrance to the campground's there. This is going to loop out back by the cabins. It's about a 6-mile hike.
I'm tired already.
And onward and upward.
There goes our fam. So now we have to run uphill.
Bye. Mushrooms! There's the river. Kaylee and Chris. How you doing, Hal?
Good.
It's a beautiful trail. Ferns, ferns everywhere. So, Dad said this trail used to be a railroad track for the logging company. There's a lot of logs. So we've made it to Dreamer's Meadow. And then in the back, I'm zooming in on it. There is, looks like an old fireplace.
Just saying, as we go up get higher in the elevation, you can tell the forest type is changing. Down by the creek, there were a lot more birches and hemlocks, and we're up here higher on the bank, and we're getting into more oaks.
We have a bug in your arm.
I mean, we're still on the way up, still transition. There's poplars.
There's maples down here too.
Yeah.
My dad, the forester.
When we get on top of the ridge, you'll notice it's almost completely oak.
Yeah. Kaylee, you can't do that, honey.
So we've made it to the waterfall. The trail goes underneath that. Woohoo! Is it refreshing? How are you doing it?
Take a shower. Mom's gonna do it, I'm sure.
So, Hallie, how's the temperature?
It's the backside of water.
Hey Kaylee, are you gonna get wet again? I don't get it. It's only raining in that one spot. I just don't understand. Did you hear those birds?
There's a mockingjay.
But there's birdies chirping. Not sure if you can hear them or not. But we're coming down the ridge.
We're in District 13.
Yep. District 13. We made it to the ridge. Can you believe it?
3 hours later.
It's God's carpet. You liking this section of the trail better?
Yes.
Me
My kind of hiking.
too. So we started up there and climbed down this hill to here. How do you walk down the hill, Hallie?
Like a crab.
How
You
so?
walk sideways. And you make these little motions with your hands. So that way if you lose your footing, you throw your weight this way so you go uphill.
But here we are. We made it to the primitive campground.
Hey guys, so we are stopped for a break at the primitive campsite, which essentially is some picnic tables and a lovely, hold on, wait till it gets in the frame, I can't see it because there's trees, pit toilet behind me somewhere, here it is. So there's usually snakes in there, so I try to avoid it. But we had some snacks. I had some cream cheese and chives crackers and some Gushers, and there's Chris.
He had tuna.
He had tuna, so he smells.
Yeah.
I had a mint.
Hi, I had some peanuts and Cracker Jacks. I don't care if we ever get back.
I do.
But
This is all the water we have left.
Alright, so we just left the primitive campground, our campsite, and they've cleared off this whole area, which is strange. But we're gonna hop back on Reverie. So, we just climbed down that. We're on Pickens Road. If you go down that way, that's gonna eventually run you into Helvetia. If you go that way, it'll take you back to Holly River. We're getting ready to go down that. So Superstorm Sandy really made a mess of things down here. But there's still some nice things left to see. So we've caught a lot of fish out of this hole. But as you can see, a lot of trees are down. We're having a real good hike. Unfortunately, Hallie fell and twisted her ankle. So she's being a trooper and saying she's fine. But she's not. But, yep, there's the bridge in all of its glorious beauty. Nice deep little hole of water. There's a guy fishing. It's real pretty down that way. It's really deep. I don't think you could see, but it's probably 4 to 5 feet deep right there. What do you think, hon?
The water's really clear.
It really is. Hopefully they can say it's clear. We were taking Reverie. It intersects with Wilderness, and we're following Wilderness back to the cabin area. So Superstorm Sandy really messed us up. We used to wait up there, but I'm zooming in and you can barely see it. There's a nice waterfall up there. But we used to wade down here a lot. It's a nice little deep pocket. But Superstorm Sandy was a snowstorm. It dropped a lot of wet, heavy snow, and it brought down a lot of trees. And then I think it was the derecho that came through too.
It was a hurricane around the Superstorm Sandy.
Oh, it was a hurricane, but it turned into a snowstorm here.
It was a hurricane on Halloween.
On Halloween.
And the weather got real cold, and it was 2012.
So, real pretty hole of water.
I had a hold of Chris's hand, and when the bridge dropped, it dropped down on a rock below. And if I hadn't had a hold of him, he was only 3, he would have fallen in. The water was just under the bridge, so it probably wasn't a real good thing to be doing anyway.
Yeah. Okay. As you can see, there's the old bridge support. How low can you go? 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 Are you out? Oh, the hat fell. My turn. I smart.
Cheater. Cheater!
I win. A lot of cool rock formations. The trail carries on. Hallie hasn't died of dysentery yet, so I guess that's a good thing. But there's some more deep pockets of water down there. So there's some more damage. But the trail snakes around the side of the river. Kaylee's gonna try to scare me, but we're gonna get her. But there's a thing there. So we're just walking down here, having a good time. Oh, he's not in there. This week on Abandoned. No, we're not going in there. But let's get our answer what this place was. Site of the original drinking water reservoir for cabins. There you go. So we're almost back to the cabins. So there's some more of that beautiful white water. So someone actually did this to help prevent the trail from going over the hill. That would be a far drop down to the river there. Yeah, a lot of damage from that storm. But there's the cabin area. That's really nice of them. But there's the first cabin. Cabin 1. Hallie, we did it! What's up, Bambi? How are you doing? Are you a pretty deer?
So we haven't seen you guys in a while because we went to, where did we go?
So we got done with the trail and we got changed, and then we went to the pool.
Yeah, and it was really nice. I feel a ton better. I was really dragging there towards the end of the trail. So we got in the pool. It closed like right around 6 o'clock, so we only had like less than an hour, but it was plenty. It was fine.
And their diving board's really springy. I'm going to take the GoPro tomorrow and show.
Yeah, we're gonna spend more time there later this weekend.
But right now we're going to head to the Holly River Restaurant, which is one of the 101 unique places to eat in West Virginia.
Number 2 of the weekend out of 3.
Yep. Hallie's going to probably get the meatloaf sandwich, and I'm going to get my grilled cheese on their homemade bread.
And blackberry cobbler.
Yep, so we'll see you guys there. So tomorrow we're going to be going down those stairs to the waterfalls that are over there. But I definitely like these flowers. So...
Got like all sorts of West Virginia blue and gold happening.
Yep, no Marshall green and white though.
Yeah.
Alright, so I got my grilled cheeses, and Hallie, what is that monstrosity?
It's not a monstrosity, it's beautiful. It's meatloaf sandwich and homemade bread.
And that's homemade bread on mine. If you like cheese, this is, I think, Velveeta cheese and bacon and homemade bread. How's yours? So this is butterscotch pie. This is blackberry cobbler with ice cream. I'm hoping Hallie will share, because their cobbler is really good here.
Here's some park activities that are going to be happening. Like we're going to try to check out the archery tomorrow. Should be a good time. But this is the park. We're at the main building, which the restaurant is on this side, and then the main office is down there on the other side. So that's where we checked in yesterday. But here's the little stream that runs through, and pretty rhododendron. Okay, so this is what we hiked today. We hiked Reverie. So we started over here by the camping areas. We went up here, and when we saw the falls, and then we went to the primitive camping area. That's where we snacked. And then we came all the way down, met up with this wilderness trail, which is the blue line.
And we took it out to this way to the bend, and then came back.
And then came all the way. So we went this way to the bridge, and then we went all the way back to the cabin area right here.
On the wilderness trail.
So... yeah, it was a long day. And I don't know if you guys can see very well, but the elevation markings on this map, we definitely did some elevation. My Fitbit said we did like 70 some flights of stairs today. So definitely got a plus for that one. Looking at these trails though, there's not really a short one. So make sure that you are ready for a long trail.
So,
guys, look how pretty the sun is coming through the trees. It's like all misty and sunshiny. Ignore Robbie's dirty windshield.
a lot of bugs died to bring us here.
It's so bright.
So this is where we started our trail this morning. We went right up there and shot us out down by our cabin.
So we parked here. We parked 2 cars here, and then when we left a car at the cabins, and then we came back and got the other 2 cars. The campsites do not have trash cans, so you have to bring your trash if you are staying in a campsite to a dumpster. And there are plenty around the campground for you to drop off your trash. They have noticed an increase in black bears, so it's kind of a preventative measure so your camp doesn't get torn apart by a bear, which is always a good thing. And there's somebody in their hammock set up over there. We need to get our hammock out and get it set up. Should have brought it down here.
This is the campground we used to always stay in when I was a kid. We'd always park where this big camper is at here, and Robin would have that one.
This is the site we stayed on last year. It looks a lot different with a camper on it compared to our little tent.
Yeah, a lot different. And there's where Chris stayed. But Chris made a good point. Oh, our dam is no longer there. Well, part of our dam's still there.
Damn!
I'll have to tell Emily that.
Robbie and his nieces built a dam in this overflow right here, so he probably flooded the road and they had to demolish the dam.
Yeah, they dug it out, that's for sure. So, but
We're coming up on the camper. It's right there.
making some s'mores.
You're okay. Did you have your second one? No, this is...
No, it's